What's up?
What's going on? It's been so long.
We took a week off. I was out of town last week.
You were out of town. I was here doing nothing as usual.
Should have got Mo to come.
Yeah, it's fine. I could take a week off.
Yeah.
Shit was going on anyways.
Yeah.
Well, this is the last podcast, episode 20.
Yeah.
The weekly podcast we do. I talk about games, movies, news, etc. Your dog's now a mascot.
Yeah. We're at my house. This is the first time we've been at my house.
Yeah, first time we've been at our house. Not that much news this week, but it's like the calm before the storm.
Yeah.
Metal Gear Solid 5 comes out.
Well, yeah. It's like
Tuesday.
about to be.
And then I don't care about life anymore.
Yeah.
Like, that's my life.
After that, it's like a game every week.
It's a game every week. So this topic of the week this week will be basically, we'll talk about Metal Gear Solid, their moments.
Yeah.
We'll-
wearing his Metal Gear shirt.
Yes, we'll reflect. I'm wearing the Metal Gear shirt just
In
in honor of it. So excited now. But as we start every week, Kevin, what have you been playing, watching, doing, etc.? How's life?
It's good. I haven't played too much. I played a little more in pre-sequel. It's good. I don't know.
Every time you're like, it's good, and I'm just like,
I know
eh.
it's not amazing. I don't know if
Yeah.
I'm just like worn out on it or what, but
I feel like it's just you're just. Are you getting Metal Gear Solid day one too, right?
yeah,
Yeah. So I feel like you're like me. You're just kind of like treading water right now and just playing whatever.
yeah. And then I watched The Net.
The Net.
Yeah,
That's
Sandra Bullock.
old ass movie.
I know,
I've
right?
never seen that movie.
You haven't seen it?
I have never seen The Net.
I think I had seen it, but I didn't really remember. But we recorded it, and Christy loves it, and it was so good.
Has she seen Hackers?
I don't know.
Oh, tell me she's seen Hackers.
Probably not.
God damn.
But yeah, dude, and it was so far ahead of its time. Like The Net is like, it's basically about like how all our information, personal information, is like stored on computers.
Yeah.
And so like if somebody hacked it or changed it, like you could like lose your entire identity and like no one would know.
Yeah.
And like it's like as I was watching the movie, I was like, this is like so ahead of its time because it was 1995, I think. 'Cause the
95,
movie,
yeah.
like internet was brand new, so all this stuff is like cheesy looking, but like all of it still applies today, like even more so. Like the same thing.
Is Kiefer Sutherland in that movie too or no?
No.
I thought somebody else was
Dennis
in it.
Miller's in it. He's
Okay.
like her psychologist.
I need to watch
ex-boyfriend. I don't. The villain is like a weird, like European guy. I didn't recognize him. I don't know. He was probably big in the '90s, but I don't know who he was.
Okay.
But yeah, no one big besides Sandra Bullock.
Okay. I want to watch that.
Yeah,
But I also probably want to watch Hackers. You gotta watch Hackers now.
yeah.
Yeah, ask if Christy watch Hackers. I think
Yeah.
that needs to be a movie night movie because Hackers is like amazing.
Have you watched that Mr. Robot show?
No.
I thought it was alright. We kind of stopped watching it. We watched like the first 4. It started off good, but then it got slow. But it's kind of a similar thing where it's like the Dexter but hackers.
Oh,
almost.
really?
Like he's the villain.
What does it show on?
It's on USA.
USA.
But apparently, so the season finale was supposed to be like last week,
Mm-hmm.
and apparently it's like something similar to the news reporter shooting that happened this week.
Oh, really?
So they like pulled the episode
Oh, that's
because
dark.
apparently it was like they said like it's a similar scene or something.
See, I
And
hate.
I was like, oh my god.
I understand like the like it's bad timing there and to be sympathetic for all that shit.
Yeah.
But I also really hate that because I'm like this has nothing to do with this situation. It's
Right.
you know it's just poor timing, but it's nothing to really reflect that. It's still fictional piece, and
Yeah, I don't know.
I kind of hate that. But at the same time, I understand it. Like I'm not saying oh they're bitches for pulling
Right.
it.
Well, what I thought was weird is like they're like, yeah, we're pulling it 1 week and it'll air next week, and it's like, okay, I get pulling it, but at the same time, like in a week, everyone's gonna like feel okay with it. Like,
Yeah.
Like the family's still not gonna be like.
Yeah.
And I just thought it was weird that they were like, it's a similar scene. It's like, how similar is this? Like, did the show do the same thing? Because it's not really, I don't know, it's like a show about hackers, so that it seems weird that would be a scene in it. But I don't know. We stopped watching after like 4 episodes, but I just thought that was interesting. Speaking of hacker shows.
Anything else?
I think that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Me personally, I've been playing just like random stuff. Like I jumped back into Batman. I played on easy because they released the 1989 Batman costume.
Oh, right.
So I was like, I have to play it because I love that Batman.
Does it look good?
It looks good.
Yeah.
It's fun. And I stopped right before I got to the part where I don't want to play it anymore, which is like when the cloudburst goes off.
Yeah.
And then I'm just like,
It does get annoying, man.
Yeah, it gets annoying there. But until then, I was like, man, this game was really good. Like, right until this part.
Yeah.
And then I stopped. And then I jumped back into Witcher. Oh, I got Gears of War remastered.
Oh,
So I just went through on the Gears of War
Yeah.
again, and like I played online. I got wrecked so dirty online, like wrecked. I won. I only won one match, and it was last night, and it was like team deathmatch because they added it. Because remember they only had Warzone, and I think they had like King of the Hill. I mean, that came later on in one of the other Metal Gears.
The first one?
Yeah.
They didn't have team deathmatch?
They didn't have team deathmatch. They had Warzone, remember? Like, you, like, one death, and then you were done.
Right. Or you, like, captured the point.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was what we always played.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I played team deathmatch they added, and, like, we won the first one, I barely. Actually, no, I came back. I got the torque bow, and I was like, oh, actually, I'm doing good.
Okay.
And then we lost terribly the second game. And then the last game, I'm like, because I'm pissed off now. I'm like, I'm always on the shitty team. I'm like, I'm okay. I'm like middle of the pack, top all the time.
Yeah.
But I always get on shitty teams.
Yeah.
So we're going and we're down, and then all of a sudden, like, my team goes off a little bit and it's tied. And then, like, it gets down to like 3-2, like just me, like the three of us and then two of them. And I roll in like late, kill like a dude, other dude dies. Then it's like 2 versus 2 almost.
Okay.
And like I'm like fighting this dude. No, my dude goes down. I come up. I save him. We kill that dude. The other dude comes to the side. I go down. He jumps in, saves me, and then like I one blast the dude at the end. So I was like, oh god! And Chris come back.
Nice.
And then I try to play again, and then the internet crashed, and I said, fuck this, and turned it off.
Yeah.
Pissed off. But yeah, so Gears of War, playing that again. They actually added a whole new chapter in the campaign.
Oh, really?
It's like, I guess it's from like the PC version, but you fight like one of those like Brumacs, like those big dudes with the machine guns.
Yeah.
You actually have to fight one.
Oh my god.
And I was like, because there's a whole new chapter. It's like, I think I forgot how many chapters there were, but it's like right before you get to like the train part, there's like another chapter added, and you have to like open up a bridge or some shit. And I was like, this is new. I'm like, I don't remember this.
All right.
I remember this, but it was fun.
That's cool.
But yeah, Gears of War, love came back immediately. So
Yeah.
playing that, you should
It was
play.
only like $20 too, right?
I think it was like 40.
Oh, is it?
It was great though. I don't care.
Yeah.
Other than that, what I watched? I haven't really watched anything. I ran through like Parks and Rec again, almost practically on Netflix. Empire with You, or Empire. What's it called again? Straight Outta Compton with You.
Oh yeah.
That was the last movie I watched.
Right. Yeah.
Other than that, no. I did a little reading. I bought the Witcher book.
Oh
The
yeah.
Last Word. Did you read that all the way
Yeah.
yet?
I just started reading it too. I bought it
So
too.
I read. I don't know how far you went. I'm like.
I read like maybe 10 pages.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I'm like 100 pages. 100
Yeah.
pages left.
Because they're like short stories. The first book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. That was one thing. I like it because it's short stories and get through it. But at the
Yeah.
same time, I'm like, I want more depth on like who's Yennefer. Like, how did he meet Yennefer? How did he?
I think the other books are like a continuous book.
Is
I
it?
think he first just wrote short stories and then was like, oh, I'm going to do a book like just about Geralt. So I think that the other ones, and this one might have even been a prequel, I'm not sure. Like originally it might not have even been the first book that came out.
Oh, really?
I can't remember it. The order is weird to them because I was looking to buy the first one.
Yeah.
And I was like getting confused, like, wait, which one is which? And then they told me read that one first, but I think it's just like short stories kind of background, and then the next one I think like is the first like book
Okay.
about it. I think. I don't remember exactly, but there's like 4, I think. So.
I mean, I saw 3
Oh, okay.
because I read it and I'm like,
Yeah.
what is Yennefer coming in? Like, who's Yennefer? Like,
Yeah.
how? And don't get me wrong, it's an easy read. It's fun to read because like, it's a read like, oh, this is a contract. He did this. Cool.
Yeah.
And it tells you. It usually explains how he got that nickname. Was it the Butcher of Blavin or whatever it was called?
Right.
It
Yeah.
explains how that
There's a
happened.
chapter on that,
Yeah.
yeah.
And I'm like, oh, this is cool. Like, this gives some insight.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's about that. That's about it.
Yeah.
So
Nice.
let's get to the news and then we'll talk about topic of the week.
Okay.
So first news, good news. I like a lot. Ridley Scott announced that Prometheus 2 will be his next movie.
Yes.
How do you feel about this?
I'm pumped. I love the alien movies. I love Prometheus. I thought Prometheus didn't quite answer every question I had.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I saw where it was going to be like a prequel to Alien, but they didn't quite finish it, I thought. So I'm glad that there's going to be another story in between, like, the end of one and the start of Alien, you know?
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I think it's the same cast, right? It's going to be, was it Naomi Ramparts and I forgot the other person's name.
Michael Fassbender,
Yeah.
Charlize Theron, Idris Elba.
No, Idris Elba died.
Oh.
So
That's
it has
just
to
who
be-
was in the other one.
Yeah.
Oh, I was reading the wrong thing.
He did, oh, he did The Martian too. I didn't know he's directed The Martian.
Yeah, that comes out this.
I nickname it Interstellar too.
Yeah, I don't know how similar it's gonna be, but it is funny that it's like him also.
So, yeah, good news. See, this is what I like. Like we knew Prometheus 2 was coming. It's been a couple years, but it hasn't been like decades. Where like Avatar, kind of like another Alien, not really the same thing, but like Avatar 2, when's that coming?
I mean,
I don't care.
Yeah.
I don't even need it anymore. I don't want it.
I mean, I never thought that the first one needed a sequel. I don't know what it would even be about.
Like, I want him to just get the rights back of Terminator and do a proper Terminator sequel. That's what I want.
Maybe that'll be his next thing.
So stupid. Alright, next news.
Yeah, new Star Wars trailer?
New Star Wars footage. It's not that long. I don't know if you saw it.
Yeah, I did actually see it.
It just showed, basically, we got what's his name? Finn, whatever the guy's name. Joe Boyega, Yoya, whatever his name.
Right.
Boyega. John Boyega. He's got the lightsaber.
Yeah,
in the woods.
they show power.
It's basically an extended clip from where we see what's his name? Kylo Ren.
Right.
With the broadsword one.
Yeah, the handguard lightsaber.
And then you see him come up with the lightsaber. It looks like they're about to battle each other.
Right, yeah, it was almost like episode 1, I felt like. You know the scene in episode 1 where Darth Maul turns on his and then it goes over to it reminded me of that.
Yeah, it does.
I was like, oh, this is going to be epic.
What do you think is... So I have debated at work with these people. I was like, I think in that scene what's going to happen, like no reading anything else, it's all pure speculation by me, that's like he's not trained yet, he doesn't really know how to wield this lightsaber, he just has it. And then he's just about to fight this dude, and he's gonna like he may get like a decent battle going in, but then Luke's gonna come in and save him. Because if you look in the other previous footage, Luke's in like in the forest type area.
Okay.
When he touches R2D2. So I think that's where we're gonna see right before he meets Luke and then starts training with Luke Skywalker.
Yeah, I could see that. I was gonna say it seems like too soon for that. Like it wouldn't be the climactic battle or anything like that. So I think you're right. It could be like almost like Empire Strikes Back, where like Luke tries to fight Darth Vader and like fails miserably.
Yeah,
kind of like that. So yeah, I think that could happen. I like that.
I think so.
Hypothesis.
Yeah, I'm excited though.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. I mean, it can't be any worse than the last movies we got, right?
No, I think it'll be good. I'm excited for it, actually.
Yeah. Moving on. There's a lot of movie news this week. Not that much video game stuff. Like three pieces of video games. But next news. Excuse me. They finally officially revealed what are going to be the teams for Civil War. Mm-hmm. So on one side, they got Iron Man, who's with Black Panther, who's with what's his name, the dude with the arrow on his head, last movie, Vision, and War Machine.
Yeah. Oh, here it is. Yeah, I see it. Okay.
The other side, we got Winter Soldier, which is Bucky,
right?
Captain America, of course, Falcon, the Asian chick that was kind of into Captain America in the second movie. Mm-hmm. And then, what's his name? Arrow guy. I forget his name. Hawkeye. Mm-hmm. And then Ant-Man.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, yeah, there's Ant-Man.
You see him, like, on his shoulder, like, all small.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot of concept art. This is cool.
Yeah. So, the things we don't know is, like, what team Scarlet Witch is on, what team Spider-Man's on, because we know both of them are in the movie.
Well, Spider-Man will be on Captain America's side, if they follow the comic.
Oh, will he? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know if they've said that yet, but because he was against coming out for registration. Spider-Man was.
Well, he can't come out, right? They'll ruin the whole movie for them doing a spin-off.
Right.
First movie. So he's not going to come out.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, that's what they end up fighting about is the registration.
Although, like, they've made an interesting point is that in this Marvel universe they set up, no one really has a secret identity. If you think about it, no one has a secret identity. Like, everyone knows who Captain America is. Yeah, everyone knows who Iron Man is. Everyone knows who Hawkeye is. Everyone knows who everyone is, so.
Yeah, that's a good point. That kind of ruins it, doesn't it? I didn't even think about that. Well, I guess not everyone knows. Like, they kind of do.
Yeah, everyone knows who everyone is.
Yeah. Well, shit. I didn't really.
I guess the only one is probably Ant-Man. But even then, like, he's not really kind of secret, not really.
Yeah, they should have made, like, Hawkeye wear a mask or something. I guess, like, those are the people, though, that don't really, that everyone doesn't, like, Captain America and Iron Man don't have secret identities per se. Like even in the comics, like everyone knows who they are. So I don't know. I feel like there will be more heroes that they introduce on the Captain America side, I guess, that are like Spider-Man that people don't know who he is. Because they're going to have to, right?
Yeah.
Otherwise it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
We don't want to be registered, but everyone knows who we are.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I thought about that. I was like, everyone knows kind of who everyone is. It's Marvel. Think about it.
Yeah.
There is basically, I guess, Daredevil. No one knows who Daredevil is.
Right.
So I guess that's one.
Yeah.
But even like the X, or maybe the X-Men, if they ever bring in the X-Men, which I hope they do.
Yeah, they'll be on the other side, on Captain America's side. I don't know. Do they say like other heroes that are going to be in it or no? Not yet.
I don't know, Spider-Man and Scott Witch.
Right.
Spider-Man's the big one.
Right.
So
Yeah.
yeah,
That's cool.
it's gonna be interesting. I'm excited.
Yeah.
This comes out with
Yeah.
May next year.
Yeah.
It's almost like
There's
Avengers
one every
3.
year, right? Yeah.
It almost feels like Avengers 3.
Yeah.
But-
Yeah, the concept art's cool. People should check that out.
Next news. Video game movies. They're all terrible. I have no idea. I have no doubt this one's probably gonna be bad too.
Yeah.
But the concept art looks pretty tight. We see they finally revealed the first picture of Michael Fassbender in his like Assassin's Creed uniform, and it looks pretty good. You don't like it?
I think it looks cheesy. I don't know.
You think it looks cheesy?
I think it's gonna be cheesy.
Well, I think it's gonna be a bad movie. Don't get me wrong, but I think the concept art looks really good.
Yeah.
You don't think it looks good?
I don't know.
You're just
It
like,
looks
nah.
alright.
I think it looks good. I was like, oh, that looks pretty good.
I just have no faith that it's gonna be good at all.
Well, I don't either. I'm just going purely on this
Alright,
picture and
yes.
look.
Yeah, it looks cool, but a
Okay.
little Halloween costume like
Okay.
to be.
I just want you to say it looks good.
Looks decent.
Looks decent. That's fine. Movie's gonna be bad. I know. I have no doubt it's gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Although they try to say that it's gonna be, they're not gonna try to. They're not retelling any of the existing games or anything. It's just like its own kind of
It's its own
thing.
story.
Yeah.
That's good because the story in the game does make sense.
No, it doesn't. Absolutely at all. Like they went
That'll be
away
a
from
terrible movie
it.
if they try to
Have you
do
played
that.
all of the Assassin's
No,
Creed
no,
games?
I
Like
stopped.
it was pretty decent, and then
At
after
first,
3, like.
That's when I quit playing. I was
Like after 3, I was like, okay, the story. Then they like put in 4, and 4 is like, it doesn't matter about the story.
Yeah,
and then
just
just
gave
gave up
up.
on the story,
Yeah.
and I was just like, what is the
Didn't know
story
what to do.
now?
It's like, nah.
I have no idea what the story is now.
Yeah.
What are we doing? It makes no sense. It's just like, oh yeah, go ahead and get these memories. Like what's the point? Like,
Right.
what is my
Which,
goal?
if they want to do different things, then don't make an overarching story and make each game its own story.
Yeah.
But they like had already committed to like it being like the same something in the background of all of them together,
Mhm.
and then they were just like, wait, we can't keep doing this. Let's just quit and give up.
Supposedly, in Syndicate, the new one, they're supposed to like bring back the story and make it like make sense again.
That's good.
But I'm not gonna play that
I'm
until
not
Christmas
gonna
time.
play it anyway, but but that's good.
No one is excited for it. There's just too many games. I feel like it's gonna get buried.
Yeah.
Next news. I think this is good news. TBS announced that they renewed American Dad for at least 2 more seasons.
Yeah, I know.
So there's like 44 more episodes coming. That's a lot of episodes.
Yeah, I know you like that show a lot.
It's a good show. It's the only one of the Seth MacFarlane shows I really keep up now.
Yeah.
Because all like Family Guy kind of fell off to me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's still
I stopped
occasionally
watching Family Guy.
funny, but like I don't care that much anymore. Like I almost just wait till it comes on Netflix and then just watch it there.
Yeah.
And then again, like we've talked about in the past, like there's shows that should have ended. Like Family Guy should have ended already.
Yeah. It didn't need. Well, it did end, and then they were like, "Oh, we're bringing it back."
Well, but it ended too soon
yeah.
because no one really knew about Family Guy, and then they put out the DVDs, and everyone was like, "What is this Family Guy? This is awesome!" And I'm like,
Yeah.
"Okay, well, let's bring back Family Guy." And everyone was like, "Yay!"
And it was
And
like,
then Seth MacFarlane
oh,
blew
God.
up, and then he made American Dad,
Right.
and then Cleveland Show, which failed, and
Yeah, that was bad.
I didn't mind Cleveland Show. It had some funny episodes, but it wasn't good.
Yeah, I stopped watching Family Guy.
Next news. This news makes me very, very mad.
Yeah, you got one of these, right?
Yes. So the PS4 version of the collector's edition is missing the DLC codes. So basically, they forgot to put it in the box, and they're just gonna email it out to everybody.
So you get an email with your code.
I
What?
have to get email.
The code comes with what?
So you get like all this like extra stuff for like extra like skins and stuff for Snake. You get like extra guns and everything, and all this stuff for like multiplayer stuff when it comes out.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
And all that's basically
And a
missing.
giant robot hand, which
Yes.
is awesome.
I'm gonna put my controller in and put it on my table.
I love
I'm
it.
so excited for it.
Nice.
That pisses me off though, because I'm worried about like GameStop and whoever emailing me codes. Like I'd rather just have the codes in the box.
Yeah, dude, they have your email, right? Like
They
email
should.
Yeah.
I'll be pissed. I'll also be pissed if I don't get this Tuesday because I did 1 day shipping.
Mm-hmm.
And I have to wait till Wednesday. I'm gonna riot.
I'm gonna laugh if it doesn't come.
I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. I'll be so mad.
Yeah.
So that's bad news. But
Yeah, that sucks.
at least we'll get an email.
You'll get
hopefully.
it. Yeah, I'm sure you'll get it. I won't.
If not, I'll be very, very upset. And I will like call Kojima himself.
He's probably mad too.
Probably. Next news. I really don't care about this news, but it's kind of funny.
It's
They
interesting.
canceled Mortal Kombat X from PS3 and Xbox 360. Don't really give a shit about this, but I feel this is interesting news.
The time's come. The time has passed.
Yeah, right? Like, like I said, I went back to go and try and play Metal Gear Solid 4 on my PS3, and the controller is just so terrible. Just so bad now. Like, I can't play it. I was like, this is uncomfortable. It's like, doesn't feel good anymore.
I don't think it's that bad. I played some on PS3 the other day. Or no, we just watched Netflix, I think. But I had to use the controller.
I can do Netflix, but when you play a game, that's where it hurts.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I even rebought The Walking Dead, all the Walking Dead games on my PS4 because they're on sale for like $6 each.
Yeah.
So I got like both of them for like $12. I was like, alright, I could run through this again. So I have like a perfect version, so I can just play it on my PS3 when Season 3 comes out.
On 4, you mean?
PS4 when
okay. I got
So-
you. Yeah.
Like, I'm even gonna do that because I'm like, I can't play this anymore on this. Next news.
Mm-hmm.
This one is kind of funny, but basically, so I guess like Square Enix did this timeline, or like they put these dates on where they're going to reveal information on Final Fantasy 15. So just keep doing little. So like Gamescom, they did like the shitty reveal. Everyone got pissed off, and they're like, "Oh, we got a time window when it's going to come out." And then PAX, they're like, "Okay, for official, just to make it clear, it comes out 2016." But also like in March, we're going to announce the announce date.
right. That's what I was, before we were recording. I was like, so there's a release date of the release date.
Yes, there's a release date of the release date. We know it's coming 2016.
Yeah,
we don't know when.
But on that day.
But on that day, we will know when. I guess we'll get more information in TGS about this game.
Right.
I feel like they're almost overdoing it. Did you feel like?
No.
You don't think they're doing
game, I mean, it's just a huge game. In Japan and here, like, it's going to be... It'll be the number one game that year, probably, I would say.
Are you worried about this game?
A little. I mean, just because I still have the same concerns from when I played the demo, you know, even with the updated version, it felt better, but there's still no magic in it, so I'm a little worried, but, I mean, it's not going to be a traditional RPG, so.
Yeah.
I mean, I just have to stop hoping that it's going to be that, because it's just not anymore. But they have said that new studio is going to make, you know, more traditional RPGs, which is cool. But yeah, I think it's just going to be different. But I still think it's going to be a good game. So
I'm a little worried. I kind of think they're overdoing it. Like I feel like there's too much hype of it. Like I feel like it's way far back, and I keep seeing more and more about it. I'm like, I'm getting to the point. I'm like, all right, I don't really need to see any more of this. Just give me the release date.
Yeah.
Release the game. Be done with it. Or like just give me one major chunk of information. Like here's a little bit here, here's just a little bit. I'm like,
yeah, because there's TGS. There's gonna be another event.
Yeah,
and then there's another thing next year. Yeah, I see your point. It is probably a little much, but I mean, I don't mind because I love the game, so I'm excited for it. But
it's your Metal Gear Solid,
right? But no, I mean, it'll be a huge game. Especially a lot of this is coming from like the Japan side of it, and like in Japan, this will just decimate. So.
I just want my freaking Kingdom Hearts 3 information.
I mean, that's going to be the same thing. They're going to, once this is out, then they're just going to go hard on that for...
I just need it. It better come out like 2017.
Probably.
It better be 2017.
I could see that.
If not,
no, they have so many balls in the air.
This is too much. I don't think they're going to make all this stuff this generation. I feel like stuff's getting skipped. But we'll see.
Yeah.
Let's talk about our topic of the week. So, like we said, Metal Gear Solid 5 is coming out Tuesday. Very excited.
Yeah.
It's been 7 years since the last major Metal Gear Solid game. Like Metal Gear Solid 4 came out in 2008, summer 2008.
That's great. I know. I was thinking back I was in Japan the summer it came out.
Yep.
Because there were all the ads.
That was the year before we lived in the house.
Exactly.
The summer
yeah.
before we lived in the house.
Yeah. So I was in Japan that summer studying, and there was like ads everywhere. But then I couldn't play it because I didn't have my PS3. So like it came out, and I didn't come back until the end of the summer, and like you had already like 100%ed it. So I remember it was before we moved in the house, and I was living with my parents still, and I like got it right when I came back, and just like played it like nonstop.
I remember like getting it. I was at home too. It was summertime. I had no job or anything.
Yeah.
And I was just like I was sat there and played the whole game like nonstop.
Yeah.
And I remember like my mom came in and interrupted one moment, and I was like, I got mad, and then like I just restarted the game again, so I didn't miss anything. Like that's how crazy I was in this. I need to know what's happening.
Yeah.
So if all reviews of the game, a lot of 10s.
Yeah, everything I saw was perfect.
A lot of 10s. A lot of people are saying like it's at least like 40 hours just to beat like the main campaign.
Right.
And then there's like 100 and something like side mission stuff. Like it's
Side
a
ops.
massive game.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah. I mean, think about it. They've been working on it for that long.
So this is like, I don't know if you watched any of the trailers. It's like the last Metal Gear Solid. Like clearly.
Right.
Like there's a new trailer where it's like it goes from like you see Ground Zero starts off, and then it cuts, and it goes into like Metal Gear Solid 1, and then it goes into Metal Gear Solid 2 and 3, etc., and then up to 4, and you're like, oh shit, and then it goes back to 5. And
right.
It's like it's basically Kojima saying, all right, this is it.
Yeah.
This is it.
Like I spent how many years on this? 20 years.
Yep. Yeah. Yeah. When the first one came out, and like we start with Metal Gear.
Well, yeah,
that came out like what 80s, late 80s, 90s.
Right. I was thinking just Metal Gear Solid's been 20 years because I think it was 96.
Metal Gear Solid came out 90. I want to say 98.
Oh, really?
I want to say 98.
Yeah. So I mean, even just that part has been almost.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's been a long time.
Yeah.
But so in honor of Metal Gear Solid, we wanted to talk about our favorite moment, favorite overall Metal Gear Solid game, favorite boss battle. Well, let's do it. Let's do favorite boss battle, favorite moment, and then finally overall favorite game.
Okay.
So, you want to start or want me to start?
Go. You start.
So what's that favorite moment, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So my favorite moment in all the Metal Gear Solids, it's probably been said before by a lot of people, but it has to be Metal Gear Solid 4 when you go back to Shadow Moses.
Okay.
Because you go in, you're
That's
like,
true.
You're like,
that is really
you're
good.
like you're just like this build up, because they have those like those the briefing right before you start like the chapter, and it's like the briefing. They're talking about blah blah blah. We gotta get this thing, and it's like, well, there's one in Metal Gear Solid Rex, and they're like, well, where's Metal Gear Solid Rex? I'm like, it must still be at Shadow Moses, and I was like, no fucking way. And then it's just like, guess we gotta go back, and then you just fly in, and then it does like that dream when it goes back into like the old PS1 version.
Yeah, where the water's dipping.
Yeah, and then like he wakes up and like it transitions back into like beautiful PS3 graphics.
Right.
And you go there and you sneak in, and then there's like the music starts from like the first Metal Gear Solid, and then you get all the flashbacks from like, all that. And I was like, holy shit.
Man, that was really good. Yeah.
You like run through like the part where you fight like Vulcan Raven in the tank, and you hear like all his discussion and stuff, and then even like you get to like the main part where you fight Sniper Wolf, and you fight the other Sniper Wolf chick.
Right.
Yeah. So that whole chapter is my favorite moment.
Yeah.
Because then you also get the Metal Gear Solid Rex versus Metal Gear Ray, which you like in your mind you always wanted to do, play the Metal Gear and fight the one, right? You always wanted to do that. You finally got to do it. You're like, oh my god.
Right. Which you knew, like, the inner Japanese person in it was like, I must make robots fight.
Yeah.
So you knew it had to come.
It had to come.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my favorite moment.
Man, that is good. I was trying to think about, like, my favorite moment, and I was thinking through all the games, and it's going to be weird, but, like, I originally played one on PS1, but, like, I was, like, too young, and it was, like, too hard, and I wasn't good at it.
Yes.
And so I like didn't like it at first, and then I really played 2 first.
I'm the same way.
On PS2, and that was like the first thing. Yeah. And then I went back and played 1.
Yeah.
And so I was thinking about it, and even though like I don't know, 2 people don't like 2 a lot, but I actually really love 2.
Me too.
And I was thinking just like the first time when I played 2 on PS2 was like when you're first going through the plant and stuff with Raiden, and like 1, like the graphics blew my mind. because I mean every game has been like the top graphics of that system. You know, even like 4 was like amazing on PS3.
Yeah.
But I was thinking like just when I first played through it and like fell in love with it was like that was my favorite moment. I think with just going through, and even though it was like riding like I don't know, it's so different than any other game. Like no one has done stealth correctly like ever except this game. I feel like I don't know. People like Splinter Cell.
Splinter Cell tried. Like I never liked Splinter Cell.
Yeah, me neither. It's either like too much action or like they focus too hard on like, trying to sneak. So I don't know. I my favorite moment I think was just playing through 2 the first time, like oh my gosh, and then going back to 1 too after that.
I did the same thing. For me, how did you first play 2? Because I first started playing 2. Really was the demo. The demo when it came with Zone of the Enders.
Right. Yeah, I think I played it. Yeah, at your house. Because I didn't have the demo. I didn't have Zone of the Enders on PS.
Yeah,
so
I played the demo. I remember renting it from Blockbuster and just being like, "Oh, this game's interesting," and then just being like, "Screw this game. We played this demo like a billion times.
Yeah.
It's so amazing."
Yeah, right.
So yeah, that's a good moment.
That plant chapter is so good.
Yeah,
too. I just love it. I don't know.
It's a good game. I did the same
thing. People hate on 2. I think they were just disappointed not to be Snake again.
Well, yeah. So like overall, writing is that first time you play writing, he is kind of a shitty character. I'm not gonna lie about that.
But I like looking back. I was like, in the end, I kind of ended up liking him.
Well, I mean, I like writing, but at the same time, he was still lame.
Right. Like, it's not Snake.
Yeah, it's not Snake. And also, the story is fucking confusing too. Like today, I still can't explain what is the main story of 2, right?
Well, you have to play all of them twice to understand.
But even I went through 2 again. I didn't really sit through all the cutscenes and stuff because I didn't want to. But even playing 2, I'm like, I really don't understand what happens at the end of this. Like, because they go like it's supposed to be a Solid Snake simulator, like they say at one point, and then like 5 minutes later, like, no, that's not what it means. And I was like, I don't remember what it is anymore. It's just
it does get.
That's why I come to the conclusion. 2, you find out there's the Patriots and they control everything.
Right.
The end. That's it.
Yes. The rest is confusing.
Yes. But that's a good moment. Boss battle. World of Boss battle. So this one was kind of hard because
I could choose. There's
so many. But the 2, I'm gonna cheat. I'm gonna do 2, and they're both from PS1. And the first one, actually no, I'm shit. I'm gonna do 3 that I like. Fuck it. Okay, I'm doing it. Do what I want.
Yeah.
So the first one I was thinking of, like I really liked, that I don't think anyone talks about, is the Battle of Vulcan Raven in Metal Gear Solid 1. Because of that cat and mouse game where basically you have like all these like not tankers, what are they called? Like the big crates, like the metal crate things or whatever.
Yeah, and shipping containers.
Shipping containers. Yeah. I was like, I can't think of it. And you're chasing him, and the only way you can hit him is blow him up with the C4.
Yeah.
So you'll put C4 down and hit it, and he'll just run around, and you just have to like wait till he gets to that spot and explode it.
Yeah.
And like you haven't really seen anything like that at the time either. So that I just remember that battle being like
they're all so unique.
Yeah.
Like, all of them.
And then of course you have to say Psycho Mantis.
Right.
Just because the whole memory card thing. That was freaking awesome.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but I was like, I can't say that because like everyone's gonna say.
Everyone's gonna say it, but you have to say it because that was just so genius.
Yeah.
Like no one ever thought about that.
I mean,
and
was
then,
like
even when they brought it back and forth at the end, where he's like, "I'm gonna read your hard drive," and like, "I'm gonna shake your controller," and then he's like, "Vibrations back," and he like starts shaking and all stuff, like all that. And like, I remember I don't know, did you ever play the Twin Snakes version where they remade Metal Gear Solid 1?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
So even that was funny because like you play Mario Sunshine, you play all this, and you're like, this is hilarious.
Yeah.
So that's there, and then the one I have to say, is the battle with Liquid Ocelot at 4. Just because they went through again all the timeline. It went from Metal Gear Solid 1 battle to Metal Gear Solid 2, and then Metal Gear Solid 3, and then up to of course 4. Right. And it had that music, and like it could slow down, and you're like punching them super slow.
Yeah. I was gonna say the Liquid Ocelot one too, but I had so much trouble too. I love the Fat Man one.
Like everyone loves Fat Man. Yeah, right? Fat Man was great. Just because he dies too. He's like laugh and grow fat, and then just like dies. And you're like, this is awesome.
Yeah, I thought the Vamp one was really good. Sniper Wolf I thought was really cool.
I also love the fight with the boss. Like that's classic, right?
Yeah.
You're in
this
all these white flowers.
Right.
It's just like, and then they turn red when she dies. Like all that is just so.
Yeah, the sniper in 3 too. I really like too. The old man.
The end. Yeah. That's crazy. And like you can like sneak up on him and
It's literally like you just have to find him.
And then even like even the quirkiness, like you kill that boss before you get to the boss battle. Right. Do you ever do that? You snipe him in the head.
Yeah, if you know where he is, right?
No, you snipe him, like there's that part where he's in the wheelchair and they roll him out. And like they roll him out slow and you can snipe him in the head and he'll die. And I remember doing that part. I didn't even do it. Mo did it.
Yeah.
Like Mo was like playing it, screwing around. He's
Leave
like,
it to Mo.
Mo's screwing around. He's just like, I want to play shoot this dude. Snap him in the head. And I'm like, and he just explodes in the wheelchair. I'm like, what the fuck did you just do? You just broke the game, right? And I was just like, what the hell? And then like you get that part and like he's just dead and it's just like the Ocelot crew. And I was like, I remember my jaws just dropped when I saw that. I was just like, what did you just do?
Yeah.
It was funny as hell.
I know.
But like you said, there's so many good boss battles.
Honestly, that was the hardest part. I was like, I can't cheat.
Like even like, who's the worst boss battle? Yeah, think about that. I mean, who's your least favorite boss battle?
There were some in 4, in 4 that I didn't think were great. Like the robot chick in 4.
Which one's the robot one?
What do you have to do? I don't even remember. I remember being really annoyed.
The robot chick in 4. You mean the psycho one at the end?
Yeah.
Oh, when you have to like shoot her mannequin, their dolls.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah, I guess she's not a robot.
I was like, robot chick. I played this game a lot. I don't remember robot chick.
Yeah. That one I didn't like as much.
I think the one I didn't like. I think the ones like when you had to fight like the Harrier or like all the Metal Gear Rays. I didn't really like those ones that much.
Yeah, the robot ones are never great. I feel like, except in 1, I thought it was good. But
1 was good.
But yeah.
And then when Grey Fox comes and gets killed.
That fight was kind of lame too. But I mean, those ones are only lame because they're like normal boss battles.
They're not even really like a boss battle. They're almost like a mini boss.
Yeah, but that's like what you expect like from another game. They're just not on the level like the other ones are. Like you never see those in any other game. Like they're so unique, you know. So.
Okay. Moving on. Should we final thing? Favorite Metal Gear Solid game?
Yeah.
So I'll go. This is hard for me too.
Yeah.
It has to be between 3 and 4. Because 4 overall has the best gameplay, but 3 has the best story.
Right.
But if I was going to pick one, I would have to pick 3.
Really?
Because 3 just, like...
The story is
just so good. And it's probably the first video game that had an ending where I was just like, this is perfect. Because that ending hits you the deepest. Like, holy fuck, he just killed his mentor for, like, nothing, basically. Like, he just got screwed over. And it's like that first crumble for him. Because I always compare Metal Gear Solid to Star Wars. Like, all the time. Everyone's talking about, like, it's basically Star Wars. You have, like, the father who becomes evil, and then the son who basically defeats the father and is in the light or whatever. And, like, this was the first breadcrumb, kind of went much better than freaking what Star Wars did. And seeing the trickle effect of how he becomes bad. Like, this is the first thing. You're like, oh, and you're like, this is the most understandable way why you would be like, fuck everybody else. Because someone who basically raised you just died for nothing.
Yeah. And thought she was doing something good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had a tough time too. I was between, I love 3 too, but I was thinking between 2 and 4 just because I loved 2 so much because it was kind of like the first one I really got into. But in the end, I think 4 was my favorite one just because of like how I played it straight through and like how I had to like wait to play it, and I just thought the graphics were like insane.
Yeah.
I still thought the story was good, and you're right, the gameplay, like the active camo and stuff, and Old Snake. I loved Old Snake.
Old Snake's great, man.
So I think 4 in the end.
It's like I said, it's hard. It's like if I had to pick one, I had to.
I know. Like, they're all good. Like
they're all good. Well, I think that's about it for today. Yeah. So everyone play Metal Gear Solid 5 Tuesday.
Yes.
September 1st.
Oh, shit. It's gonna be great.
It's like almost like the ending of something in my life. You know, like I grew up. This is my final time.
Are you sad when you beat it?
Not really, because like even this was weird because I was not excited at all for this game until like a week ago when I was like, oh my god, it comes out. Mm-hmm. And even playing like Ground Zeroes, like I said, Ground Zeroes, I was like, I played it, but I wasn't like hardcore into it.
Yeah.
I think just now thinking back and reflecting, I just recently got like hardcore into it, really wanted to play it. But I'm not gonna be sad. Plus, I'm ready to let it go.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm gonna be sad just because there won't be another Metal Gear. But at the same time, it's like I'm ready to close the story and just.
If anything, I would like them to go back and maybe remake the Metal Gear and Metal Gear 2. Because I don't know those stories really. Like, I just from, like, reading and understanding them.
Right. If they could, like, make them into games.
Yeah.
Like, now, current games.
Yeah, so. Maybe that. But, like, again, like, even that, it's not going to be with Kojima because we know what's happening.
Right, that's what I was going to say.
So.
Like, at this point, with him living anyway, like, this will be enough. I'll be happy.
This will be it. But all right, Kevin. Well, we got to go do some NFL drafting.
Yeah, we got fantasy football
drafting. So, we hopefully will be back next week. If not, we'll be back hopefully the following week.
Yeah, just keep checking.
Bye.